So it is currently Monday morning. I have just done a super hard leg session at the gym. So for those of you who saw my last YouTube video, you'll know that on Sunday I went for a walk with my sister. And there was lots of things going on with obviously dog being bitten and stuff like that. And anyway, we were on this walk yesterday, which is obviously Sunday. She said to me, like, oh, do you fancy doing the same again tomorrow? And it's really weird because I actually see my sister quite a lot. We have a really strong, close relationship, and it's amazing that we live so close now, because there was a time where I was in Cardiff and she was in Leicester, and it was just such a distance. It was really, really hard to see each other. Yesterday she said, like, oh, do you fancy doing a walk again? And normally, as you guys probably know, I take Tilly for a nice long walk first thing before starting work, essentially. But I said, well, you know what, actually I could do my workout first thing, and then obviously I've got a bit more flexibility in the day. But I literally have like 4 calls today, 1 meeting. So I said to her, like, it's gonna obviously have to fit in. But then I thought, if it doesn't fit in, I can just take Tills later anyway. I feel really good now, like it's only just 8 o'clock and I've already got my workout in. So it's starting the day, just like when I walk Tills, starting the day off really, really good. So when I get home, I'm obviously going to shower, have some brekkie and stuff, and then start work. I wanted to have a bit of a time to kind of like journal and set myself up for the day and things like that. But I think I need to get started straight away, really, just because I've got so much to do. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this YouTube, to be honest. I think it's going to be a similar one to kind of like last time, just taking you along through my week with me. But I have my check-in on Wednesday. I get my feedback Thursday, so I'll let you guys know if there are any changes to calories, macros and things this week. But I honestly don't think there will be, because I actually saw a drop in weight this week. And yeah, I'm feeling really good, and I'm coming into my period as well. So I'm genuinely so proud of myself this morning for doing such a good workout when I know I'm due this week. I'm actually due on Saturday, and Mum's coming to spend the night on Friday before she goes away on holiday, which I'm so jealous about. And I said to her, I'm literally due like around that time. However, like I said on my last video, I have seen a pattern where I've been coming on a few days early for my period. I want to be as like prepped as possible in case that happens again. So I've had a look, and there's a possibility that I might come on my period on Wednesday. So I thought, right, I want to get my gym session in today, I want to get my gym session in tomorrow, and then we'll just kind of like just see what happens. But I want to have my TENS machine at the ready, all my meds, snacks and kind of like food prepped, like meals prepped in the fridge ready and stuff like that. Those of you who may be listening to this for the first time and thinking like, why does this girl need a TENS machine? I have endometriosis, so I really suffer around my periods, and it's just something that helps manage the pain. They look really light in this light. They're actually quite dark, but that's what they look like. And that's what they look like in the sun. Today's been a really good day. I've onboarded a new client. So I had a discovery call this morning, and she took action and signed up on the call, which is amazing. It's another client's first day today. I have someone starting in a few days. So yeah, it's been a really lush day. I literally took Tills for a walk and then had to rush back and go to my nail appointment. I can't believe my nails are this long. Like, I swear this is like the longest my nails have ever been. I really like the colour. I really like the dark blue colour. It's very me. I had them done, and then as you can see, I went to Insomnia, which I haven't been to in forever, just because like I literally love working at my desk now. I've ordered a desk organizer that is coming between 5 and 7, and it's 5:05 now, so hopefully it'll be here soon. So yeah, I've just done half an hour of work. I'm gonna go home now and catch up with Key, have a little catch with Tills, and probably have a snack because I'm fucking starving. And then I have a client call at 6, and then that'll be it then. I'll just be doing my last pieces of work and stuff. Oh my god, guys, I literally love it. Key put it up for me, so I've got my candle and a few bits and bobs. And then I've got a couple of like notepads and stuff. This is my book that I have for my calls. And then I have a drawer which has my bits and bobs in it. I literally love it. This is what my desk is now looking like. So good. You can actually see the colour of my nails in a better light now. So I'm just about to jump on a client call with my lovely client Beth. But I literally love this. And then that thing, whatever you call it, that I can actually put my phone on rather than putting it down here all the time. I have that on the wall now as well, so when I'm doing like any talking on my stories or anything like that, I can just obviously like change the angle of my phone. So I'm just gonna like keep it up there, and then I have my whiteboard, which I didn't show you just because of client confidentiality. I've got some notes on there, but I've got my whiteboard up here. And then yeah, I literally love it. So I'm just going to grab myself a cup of tea. What time is it? Yeah, 10 to. So I'm just going to grab myself a cup of tea. I have spag bowl already made up for tea, which I just love, but also it's made up, so I don't have to worry about cooking or anything. And then tomorrow we've got a chicken and stuffing dinner half made, so that's not going to be a difficult job. And then veggie lasagna is the plan for the next couple of days following that.
Summertime ball, we're going to tell you everything.
Oh my god, it's the shittest day. But you know what, I'd already decided I was going to come to the gym first this morning instead of walking Tilly, and I'm really glad that I decided that, because that's what I would have been doing anyway, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's not nice. I thought I'd just waste a few minutes in the car, because there's basically the gym is literally just across the road from Home Bargains, and I want to pop in and get some stuff ready for my period, so I need to get some painkillers and things like that. And then there's a couple of things that we just need in, and a couple of things that I want to get for content. So I want to get like a big bag of like chocolate for a specific piece of content that I want to do. And I thought, you know what, I don't want to go home and then literally come back, like what's the point? However, I finished in the gym at like 7:45, and they don't open till 8 o'clock. Sod the weather, I'm going to walk all the way across the car park to Home Bargains to get some more steps in. I would have stayed in the gym longer and just got more steps in there, but they were like servicing the treadmills like one at a time, and I was just there like, oh my god. So I did 15-minute like walk, and then a little bit of a cool down at the end of my upper, which was today. But yeah, I'm gonna go across to Home Bargains now. Honestly, making these kind of choices that stack up the steps. So did a 5-minute warm up before my workout rather than nothing. Then did 15-minute walk, but then I've made the choice to park further away and walk to Home Bargains rather than drive. And now I've hit 4,000 steps before my day's even really started. Ooh. Current situation is I am coming on my period. It hasn't happened yet, but I've taken tablets, I've got my heat pad on, I'm like waiting for the storm basically. But on a more positive note, look how cute this mug is. Isn't it so cute? I was talking about it on my Instagram story the other day, because it's like one of those mugs that you like totally forget about. It's been in the back of the cupboard for, oh god, probably ages. What is this? And then it's like a refind, so it feels like it's new. So it's actually Friday now. Had a really busy week, but I am slightly annoyed because my past few cycles I've been early, so I wanted to be like really prepared. I actually worked out what day of my cycle I've actually been starting my period. It's been more like the 24th or the 25th day of the cycle rather than the 28th. So I literally like changed my schedule for like Wednesday and Thursday this week. I do struggle to take any kind of time off work, even when I'm poorly on my period. However, I was like, right, I'm actually going to do it this time. I'm going to change my schedule slightly. Nothing Wednesday, nothing Thursday. And you know what? I was like, oh, it's just sod's law, isn't it? My mum is coming tonight, And I said to her the other day, it'll be Friday. It will literally be Friday. And then I woke up this morning and was like, oh my God, it's going to be today. I'm already in pain. And I just know, I know my body by now. I just know it's going to be today. I do have a client call later. So hopefully like I will be okay for that. Like I'll just have to make sure I am, even if I'm not. I was like, I'm not going to book any calls in. I'll do it for next week. And obviously then I could have taken them. So it's just annoying. Such is life. Yeah, I'm just going to get done what I can today. I've got in my 3 sessions this week. So yesterday I did my full body, even though, trust me, mood was low, energy was low, and I really wasn't, just wasn't in the mood for doing it. And that's why I talk about discipline and taking action on your habits rather than following what your mood is like, because nobody is going to be feeling motivated or positive all the time to get their workouts in, even me, and I'm a coach, you know. So it's just about thinking of your goal, focusing on your why, and just going and get it done anyway. As you can see, I'm still in my jammies. But this morning I got up and I decided to start working straight away. I started work before 7 because I just thought, you know what, I want to try and get as much done, knowing that I'm going to come on later, knowing that maybe later I can watch my trainings whilst I'm couched up on the sofa with a blanket and my heat pad. You know, I can still do work in that way, but my like focused tasks where I need to really be sat at my desk and things like that, like it just makes sense to get it done now. So that's what this morning has looked like. It's just gone 9. So I'm going to get some breakfast soon. That's another thing I did. I prepped my Weetabix Biscoff breakfast ready. Anyway, so that is in the fridge ready for me this morning, which is good. So I'm going to have that. I'm going to crack on with a bit more work, have my cup of tea in my cute mug, have some brekkie, and then mum's coming over later. I'm actually getting my fringe cut today, so I'm hoping I can get over there for that. It's literally round the corner, so hopefully, and she knows the situation, like hopefully it won't have kicked in too badly, because I really need my fringe cut in. It's really long for me at the minute, like it needs a good trim. So getting my fringe cut, but apart from that, yeah, just working and getting stuff done really.
Oh, my stomach's hurting. The biscuity smell's gone. No.
Was. It is Saturday afternoon. So yesterday I just worked as best as I could. Wasn't obviously feeling great at all. But I have been realising the past couple of cycles, my first day isn't as bad as my second. So I suppose I'm lucky in a way that I came on, like my second day was this morning, which is obviously Saturday. But yeah, not great. Mum came last night. As you saw, we had a complete laughing fit over, oh my God, it was just, you know, there's laughing fits where it's just over the most ridiculous thing. And then you will find it so funny, and then you can't stop laughing. Oh my God, it was brilliant. Anyway, watched a film last night, and Mum was here and stuff, which was lovely. And then had a couple of client calls yesterday as well, which were lovely, and I did manage to just kind of like get myself together for them. But then I woke up this morning, oh my God, in so much pain, and obviously Mum had slept over and stuff, so I got into the spare room bed with her with my usual heat pad, had some of my strong painkillers, and just couldn't drift back off to sleep. I think this is about 20 past, 7:30. So just, yeah, chilled, chatted with Mum, got her to like, basically keep my mind occupied, and then came downstairs, did a little bit of sorting, because sometimes when I'm like this, I have to be doing stuff, like to keep my mind occupied, and then I am not okay to even move, and that's the situation that I'm in at the minute. I really can't move, but I really want to go for a walk around the block. I managed a little walk yesterday, managed to get my fringe done before the pain really hit, which is obviously good. But yeah, I'm struggling now, and I said to Kay, like, I want to go around the block, like I want to get out the house and go for a walk, even if it's just around the block. So that's the plan for this evening, just to yeah, just to kind of stretch the legs a little bit. And Key was like, even if we get to the end of the road and you don't feel, you know, able to continue, I'll just continue with the dogs and you could come back, which is fair. So guys, yeah, Mickey's deaf, so Tills can hear me and Mickey's like trying to figure out what to do for tea tonight, stuck between like a chicken stuffing gravy kind of bap and homemade pizza. So need to decide which one. I can fit either into my food diary, I think, with like a snack later. It is hard sometimes when you're trying to like lose fat and, you know, your hormones are doing a thing. You really just want to sit and eat chocolate and stuff, but like I'm sat here like I'm saving my chocolate for later. I've had a bit of like a protein mousse where I'm getting kind of like, you know, a bit of chocolate there, but I'm just thinking of that goal, which I am going to fill you in with tomorrow. Like tonight it's just like not the one, it's just not the time, but I am going to do that tomorrow. But yeah, just if you struggle with, you know, wanting to have like lots of chocolate or snacks, or, you know, like less nutritious snacks, then just keep your focus on that goal, and that is what is helping me at the minute. And then also the fact we're going to chill later with a film, and I want to save my chocolate for that. I'm just going to journal now, and then we're going to go for a walk. You took me around town like you own me. Morning. Had a little bit of a productive morning. I woke up not crazy early, like I think it was 8 or something, so I had like a good night's sleep. I took some painkillers before going to bed, and I think that really helped with my sleep last night, which I needed. So that was really good. But yeah, woke up in pain. But this morning actually I'm like, I feel like I need to do something, like move to kind of keep my mind off it. So I've been organising the kitchen cupboards this morning, and before that, when Key continued to sleep, I journaled and started reading a new book. So I finished The Guilty Couple. So I've been reading this over the past couple of weeks. I've actually already read it once before, but it's a really good book. And you know those books that you remember being good, but you don't actually remember like the ins and outs and things like that. So a lot of the things that happened still came as like a surprise to me. So yeah, that was really good. So I was keen to finish it as well because I've started talking to my sister about Colleen Hoover, and introducing her to her as an author. And I was telling my sister, well, I was recommending which ones that I would recommend to read. Like she was kind of asking my opinion. And I started talking about Ugly Love, which I remember being fantastic, like so gripping that I couldn't put it down. And I basically like kind of wanted to get this one finished so I could read this one again. So I read a chapter of this in bed this morning and journaled basically. But yeah, so I'm keen to get into this today. Aside from that, having a bit of a reset day really. I want to get some work done. I'm about to make some brekkie for Key. I had like a day off work yesterday, which was nice really. So I'm keen to kind of like get a few bits sorted today. Spend a bit of time with Key. Mum's popping again before she goes on a holiday to Spain on Tuesday, which I'm very jealous about. So that's Key now. So Key's got footy later, and then he wants to come back and watch the footy, which he never does, to be fair. So I've said, yeah, that's fine. I think what I'll do is have like a little self-care girly night to myself, which I never, ever, ever do. And I'm obviously still in my period and hurting, so it's probably needed. So I think I'm going to have a bath, read some of my book, and I might even like watch a film in bed. Yes. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you. Guys, if you haven't tried these are white dipped twirls. Oh my God. So I really love twirls. I mean, Cadbury chocolate is the one, and orange twirls are great as well. And then Key knows how much I love a little bit of white chocolate. So like the white chocolate Kit Kat Biscoff is lush. the white Twix. I love a white Twix. I tried this and...
Oh my god.
Oh, you got some apple sauce as well?
Yeah.
Did they have bananas?
No.
Oh, okay. Right, so Key, obviously, when he works in the week, he can't have baked oats, and he's such a fan of the recipe. He's asked me to make him some baked oats this morning, which I'm obviously going to do. Normally I use banana, but I said to Keith, they don't have bananas. You can actually use apple sauce. I wouldn't recommend for like the jammy one or the jammy dodger one, but the apple sauce baked oats, using that instead of banana with cinnamon and Biscoff. Oh my god, honestly, it's so good. So I'll show you what that looks like using that. I'm gonna put my twill in the freezer. And don't come at me with putting chocolate in the freezer. It's the way to go.
Oh yeah, it looks like that.
It's better, doesn't it?
That's
I put
really
your
good.
noodles up there as well with the pasta spice. Are they really spicy?
Yeah.
Do you even want the others?
Oh yeah. It's like a challenge, isn't it?
Okay. Oh, we need to put these new plates away as well. Got these given to us from Mum. So I've got 6 of these, some small butterfly little plates, and then 7 weird bigger ones to go with them, and then 2 mugs as well. But yeah, Mum's popping soon, so I'm going to do some breakfast now and then see Mum before she goes. Oh my god, I'm literally so excited. Ah. Oh my god. Good morning. As you can probably tell, I'm feeling a little bit better today. The weekend was very wavy, shall we say. My pain was definitely hitting me in waves. So, for example, yesterday I obviously managed to have a bit of a clean, and I even dusted like the living room and was feeling kind of okay. And then around 1 o'clock, oh my god, I got hit with the most, it was not good. Had the strong painkillers, my heat pad, heat blanket like on my back, and my TENS machine was on as well. It just wasn't good. Hello, do you want to go back to bed? Come on, where's your dad? She goes. She's probably jumping his head now. Day 4 today, and day 4 used to be a little bit of a spike in pain for me, but I think because the past couple of days, day 2 and 3, have been so, not great. Hopefully we should be okay today. But what normally happens, and I am going to stop myself doing it this time, what normally happens is I wake up like today and I'm like, oh my god, I feel so much better, and then I'll go for like a long walk and be in agony. So today, what I need to do is I just need to kind of take a breath, be kind to myself. I love going to the gym on a Monday because it starts the week out, really well. But I'm not going to do that today. This week, I'm going to train tomorrow. So Tuesday, Wednesday, rest day Thursday, train again on Friday. That's the plan. So I'm not going to train today, but I am going to try and take Tills for a walk because I have been stuck inside. Like, thank God, the first couple of days of like my new week, I got in like 12,000 steps. Wednesday, Thursday, I got in like 12,000 steps plus. And then obviously like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, steps have been so little. And it's just, I can't do anything about it. Like I said to Kieran yesterday, like I want to go out and I didn't manage to go for a walk. But Key was just like, you can't, it's not going to do you any favours sort of thing. So I am definitely going to get out for a walk today, like 100%. But what I might do is go for like a little half an hour walk instead of an hour, see how I feel. And then if I still, if I feel okay later, I'll go for another half an hour walk. So I thought this morning, before kind of like rounding up this YouTube, I could kind of talk you through what my fitness goals are at the moment, because I know I was going to do that last time and it didn't really happen with the mayhem of vets and dogs and this, that and the other that was going on. I am currently with a new coach at the moment, and I have decided that I want to do another photo shoot, because the photo shoot that I did in December 24, although it was a fantastic experience, those of you who've been following me for a while will know that I actually had my laparoscopy operation, which obviously stopped me training. And even though I was really, happy with, the pictures and how I felt on the day and everything, I was in a lot of pain. So the experience wasn't obviously it wasn't pain-free, and it wasn't as, nice as what it probably could have been. And it was very like gymmy. And obviously my specialty is nutrition and mindset. And so obviously I want to get some pictures that actually represent me, authentically me, and what I do. So I thought, you know what a great goal to have as well. Like I want, probably want to lose a little bit of fat anyway, just feel a little bit leaner, a little bit better in myself, more confident, ready for summer. Nothing wrong with wanting to go into a little fat loss phase anyway. So I thought, you know what, I want to do that, but I can coincide that goal in with the photo shoot, so they go quite nicely together. So obviously when I share any calories, any macros, anything to do with anything on this video or videos to come in the future, please don't copy me. It is very much personalized and tailored to me, the same as what I do for my clients. Not one of my clients is on the same calories and steps as another client, because it's personalized and tailored to them, what they can do, their lifestyle, their height, weight, all the rest of it. But just, I do want to give you some inspiration when it comes to food and things you can eat and things like that, and to give you an idea of what I'm doing, because I know that some of you are interested. So at the moment, I am aiming between 1,800 and 1,900 calories, and my step goal is 10,000 steps. So when I started, my calories were actually on 1,950 and my steps were 9,000. So since then, steps have been ramped up a little bit, so that'll be an extra 7,000 over the week-ish. And then my calories have been decreased slightly. So we weren't seeing much of a change in weight, but we were seeing a change in pictures. And it can be a little bit deflating when you don't see that scale on the number, that number on the scale change. But I'm an advocate for not concentrating on what the scales say, because, and I say that to my clients all the time, because when we see your pictures change, your measurements change, feeling different in your body, all those other things are way more important than the number on the scale. And so I just trusted it, stuck with it. And then this last week, I think it dropped over like a kilo. And so it's, it's literally like catching up with the consistency and the effort that I've been putting in. This weekend was hard, I'm not going to lie. I always find it harder over the weekend, just kind of like being at home. Key's a bit of a snacker. Key's a bit of a snacker as well. And obviously like being on my period, it's not good for you to just eat chocolate and, less nutritious food. Like it's not going to serve my insides of my body. But it is what we tend to want, the sugary chocolate kind of foods. But I really didn't do that. I stuck to my calories, I stuck to my macros. I had a little bit more food on the Saturday night, but I've, had a little bit less than yesterday, so it all like evens out. So yeah, I do feel like really proud of myself for that. So like I say, had a little bit of a drop, which is really, really good. So this week there weren't any changes because everything was just going well. I have been on my period, I have been weighing heavier, I've been more bloated, I have been struggling with my digestion, but that is normal for me. So I just need to get my steps in now over the next couple of days. I need to start getting back into my training, and I just need to keep ticking the boxes. I'm aiming for 3 litres of water over the next few days. I'm obviously having my meds and stuff, which is going to help with my digestion. I say meds, they're supplements. So I take a couple of supplements every single day. So I'm going to continue doing that, drink my water, hit my macros, my steps, basically everything that I tell my clients to do. I am no different. I am going to do exactly the same. When it comes to the photo shoot, I don't actually have anything booked yet. So I'm sat here saying, yep, doing a photo shoot in August, but literally nothing is booked. So if I just look at my dates, looking at around 9 weeks before I want to do my photo shoot, because I've obviously had to look at my menstrual cycle when I'm due. That's something I always have to obviously bear in mind. So I'm looking at like mid-August, which probably gives me another 9 weeks. So that's a lovely amount of time to get to where I want to be, I think. But obviously I haven't got anything booked yet. So if anybody knows of any photographers in like Leicestershire area, Nottingham, anywhere like that, I have one like contact that I'm going to get in touch with this week, and he's in Stoke, which is only about an hour from here, so that's doable. So I'm going to send him a message. But apart from that, if anyone knows of any others, but yeah, hopefully this time next week I'll be saying that I have a photographer sorted, we have a date sorted, and then I literally have that goal in mind that I want to get to. But I'm just thinking of that goal, and not even just for the photo shoot, just wanting, to just thinking of that end place where I know I can get to, just to kind of like keep me going. But yeah, for this photo shoot, because the last one was very gymmy, I have so many ideas that I'd like to do for this one, and obviously to do with kind of like the food and the mindset kind of things. And it'll be a photo shoot that's me, like literally just me. I get to kind of like make the decisions and do what I want, sort of thing, rather than it being like this group organized setting. So it's very exciting. So yeah, I'm going to end this little YouTube here. Thank you for spending the week with me again. And yeah, I think next week, let me know in the comments below if there's anything specific that you want to see. That I was definitely thinking of showing some more of what I'm doing to lose fat. Exactly what I'm doing, what I'm eating, supplements, all the rest of it. So that's what I'm thinking. But if anybody has any other suggestions, anything you specifically want to see, then just drop me a comment below, or you can send me a message on Instagram. That is where that's where I post my short content. So my Instagram is Jodie B Nutrition. So if you want to send me a message on there, then please do. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more videos, any more announcements or anything like that. And obviously, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next week.